This is the onset, nothing's happening here. In some, like if you look at the Bolognese, the way they play, this is where they do all their kind of fancy stuff, right? To make sure that they end up in the newspaper first in the product, right? So this is where we are, to a great extent, trying to control our opponent with our minds, right? We're trying to make them think we're going one place and we're going a different place. This is all about controlling the distance. As soon as we get into this space right here, this is the creep, our blades are touching all the way from here to here. Basically, this is the crossings. This is where we have to use fueling, right? So out here, this is all visual. This is all me trying to get him to step where I want him to step. From here all the way to here, this is fueling. And any closer, this is where disarms and grapples are necessary, right? So we've done a bunch of different grapples. That if we think about it, the disarm piece of the grapples, we've done basically these big working arms out. Either I want both my arms over, or I'm going to go under over, right? So those are the ones that we've been working on. They're the ones that work the best. On the inside, we've got, I swoosh his fingers between our weapons, right? So I bring my weapon so that it's next to his, and I swoosh that sucker, or I've got that kind of row the boat disarm that we were practicing this summer, right? So what we're going to work on today is placing our feet properly when we're doing these things, right? And that we worked on some grapples on Monday. If we come together and he's got his dominant side foot forward, what I'm probably going to do is get my foot behind his, right? So if we're here and he steps in the distance, he's there, I'm going to go here, right? And when I do this, I am not really applying pressure sideways to his knee. What I'm doing is I'm getting my leg under him and I'm lifting it like that, and that's what's upsetting him. So when we're doing this, you need to make sure that you're putting your arm in the proper way. If I have my arm across his chest like this, and my palm is down, let's spin it around this way. So if I'm doing it like this, he's going to break my arm. He may break my arm by accident, right? So let me just show you this in reverse. If I've got my dominant side foot forward, he comes and steps behind me, and he's got this. As soon as I start going over, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab his arm, right? If I'm smart, I'm going to grab his arm like this, and I'm going to break it. This is really, really easy to do, right? So what I want to do when I'm stepping behind him is I want to make sure that my palm is up or my thumb is down. This is safer than this, but it's not safe. This sets you up for a chicken wing, right? If you're doing it this way against somebody who knows what they're doing, they're going to chicken wing you, right? It's safer. They're not going to break your elbow, but it's not very safe. This, though, where your palm is up, this is quite safe. If he grabs onto this, it's fine, because what I'm actually going to do when I'm lifting his leg is I'm going to push my elbow down, and that works great. Okay, so the first one that we're going to practice is this. We're going to start with just kind of standing, and he is going to take a big step in with his right foot. What I do is I'm going to come right behind him. I'm leaving no space here at all. My thigh is under his leg, and I'm just going to lift it a little bit. I'm not going to twist him up, I'm not going to throw him, and I'm going to make sure when I'm doing this that it's here like this, and you think it's kind of up and over his shoulder instead of just right straight across. So think this instead of this. Unless you're doing it with me, then you want to always do it like this, because elbows terrify me. If you're putting your elbow on me, I'm going to probably fall over just out of fright. Right. Okay, so one more time. We're going to start out. I've got my dominant side foot forward. He's got his non-dominant side foot forward. He's going to take a big step in. Dominant side, I'm going to step behind it. And I've got my leg under his thigh. I'm just going to bump it up a little bit. Then my attack is this way. So you think like, practice for that. If you want. I know you want. Okay, yeah.